So, Junior Dos Santos is set to face Francis Ngannou in the main event of UFC on ESPN 3. And as a fan of JDS, this is the type of fight that really worries me. And the reason for that is, as much as JDS is an elite kickboxer, as good as he is at boxing, the man also has a lot more tools in his arsenal. But for some reason, he never really uses all of them. Now, this is a guy that was able to take down Shane Carwin, and Shane Carwin is a very good wrestler. This is also a guy that was able to stop Mark Hunt with a wheel kick. And going into that fight versus Mark, he was facing a man with a lot more experience in kickboxing. He was able to stop him in a spectacular fashion. JDS is also a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but a lot of times when he's in there, when it's time to fight, it almost seems like he forgets that he has other tools in his arsenal, and he almost always favors his boxing. And I would say that has got him in trouble a lot of times. A lot of fights that I believe that he should have been able to win if he would have mixed it up a lot more, he lost. And this is looking like that kind of fight. Junior Dos Santos appreciates it when he has an opponent in there that is willing to stand and bang with him, because that is what he loves to do. He loves to kickbox. And that is exactly what Francis Ngannou is going to try to do. But if there's any aspect of the game that Ngannou is always going to have an advantage, is when it comes to power. And this man does not need a lot of room to do damage with his shots. All he needs to do is graze you. And I don't know if, regardless of the fact that JDS is the better boxer, is the better striker, the more experienced striker, I don't know if it's going to be wise for JDS to just kickbox in this fight, especially a fight where he also clearly has an advantage when it comes to grappling. Now, as a fan of JDS, I'm hoping that is not what happens. Now, do I believe that he can outstrike Ngannou? Absolutely, I believe he can outstrike him. I believe JDS can outstrike anyone on the right day. I totally do. But when you're dealing with Francis Ngannou, man, it only takes one clean shot. And I don't know if it's worth the risk. Facing a man that powerful. I mean, we saw what he did to Cain Velasquez by just grazing him. Facing a man that powerful, I don't know if it's worth the risk. But then again, I'm not the fighter. JDS is. He knows what is best for his own career, so we'll see what he does. In the meantime, let's play some EA Sports UFC. As you can see, I am using JDS, about to face Cain Velasquez. Let's do this thing. Touch it. Thank you. Now, it does say this man has a win over me, so we're going to be careful. He shoots.
He's feinting with the punch. Good body shot.
Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Nice punch there by Dos Santos. Kick to the body by Velasquez. Takedown attempt there.
Stop that one.
And a good jab.
Oh, misses with the jab.
When you're facing Cain, you almost expect the takedown to come relentlessly. I guess I expect everyone to try to use him the same way I would, but it almost looks like this man wants to strike. No, that is a drop. There we go. That's another drop. Top. Get right back up to my feet. I don't want to grapple with Cain Velasquez. Not when I have the advantage on the feet. There's no point. He shoots.
Oh, huge shot there, lands flush. He blocks the punch.
Tags him.
Nice body kick there. Oh, straight punch. It's there again.
That one hurt.
Under 2 minutes.
Missed that one.
The opening round. Velasquez's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
I'm also noticing he's trying to throw knees to the body, so when that happens, we're always going to look for that straight lead uppercut. Oh my God. And as I'm saying that, he lands a clean knee.
blocks the shot.
Caught him with a punch.
Whiffs on the
There you go.
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Oh, he might be out. Big body shot.
Body.
Lands a nice one.
Kind of controlling that center as well.
Big knee to the body.
Man,
And now,
rocked and dropped again.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Top.
These are some
Playing this matchup right now reminds me.
beautiful body shot there too.
Let him reverse me. Round is over.
He's doing a great
That
job.
does it. Playing this matchup right now reminds me of the JDS versus Cain Velasquez rivalry. Of course, after the first fight, when JDS was able to stop him in like 60 seconds or something like that, and then Cain Velasquez came back to completely obliterate JDS, that it became a legit rivalry, or legit heavyweight rivalry. That was extremely interesting. It was two contrasting styles. One of them is a striker, the other one is a grappler. And the curiosity for me personally was, okay, we've seen a taste of what JDS can do with his power. We've seen a taste of what Cain can do with his relentless cardio and pressure. What's going to happen in fight number 3? Of course, we saw what happened. We saw clearly who the better fighter was. And
He's in a lot of trouble.
are you trying to take me down, buddy?
some real power shots here.
A little too late, man. That head, I mean, he's so damaged right now. It's rocked again. It's not going to take much now, bro.
He hurt him with that hook.
And he eats a right hand there.
Oh, beautiful combination.
Sitting down with that straight uppercut.
Back up. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh, big shot.
And that does it.
Wow.
Not quite the Cain Velasquez versus Cain
Tremendous
Velasquez versus JDS fight number 1. Not quite the same experience, but something very similar. We were able to stop him with strikes.
Quite frankly, so
And man, again, I'm really worried for Junior. Boom! Look at that left hook. One more. See if we can see that replay one more time.
Let's see it again.
Boom!
Tremendous
Banker
force.
hit him one more time. Graze the top of his head, and that does it. Worried for JDS, but I am also really rooting for him. I'm a big fan. It will be a shame to see him lose this one. But let's move on, people. I'll be right back with the next fight.
man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight. Now we go inside. Now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight.
All right, so
Is 1 year the elder.
Jesus,
He weighed in
man.
at 200
Every single time I see that I'm facing Andre Bishop, it's
Now for the official
you get the feeling that this is gonna be. It's hard to explain. Andre Bishop is a type of character that can bypass skill, and the reason for that is he is ridiculously fast in the heavyweight division. When you're facing him, you're dealing with the speed of a fast middleweight in the heavyweight division. So even when you have a fast heavyweight like JDS, you're still going to feel significantly slower than Andre Bishop, which is why a lot of times when I face Andre, the game plan is I'm not going to box with him. I'm not going to engage with him unless on my own terms. So I'm going to see if I can show you guys how I face Andre with JDS. No touch. So we're going to try to keep him away. Keep him away. Stay away. You got it, bro.
He's feinting with the punch.
Most of the shots I'm going to be throwing is going to be designed. One more. Design it. Keep him in kicking range. Back up, bro. Back up. Yeah, we want him in kicking range. We don't want him. We don't want him in boxing range unless that's where I want him. So most of the time we're gonna use the teeps, use the arm stretched out retreat, which of course you guys always ask how it's done. You do that by holding L1. I mean not L1, R1 and R2, and then hold your left stick back.
Defensively as he blocks the shot.
He's feinting with that punch, showing that punch.
Oh, strong punch there by Bishop. He's able to slip the left there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot.
There you go. So you do that. R1, R2, and hold back on your left stick. And what that's going to do is speed up your movement.
He's doing a great job blocking the shot.
Kind of gives you a chance to not get overwhelmed too quickly. You got to be careful, though. Do not hit the cage when you're doing it. Do not hit the cage. If you hit the cage while you're doing that, it's going to really eat up a lot of your conditioning, a lot of your stamina. So don't hit the cage. And also keep in mind that you cannot do it moving to the side. You can only do it moving straight backwards. And it does cost short-term stamina to do.
Nice.
Now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Trying to establish that jab once again.
That one hurt. Really missed with that right hand.
Good luck with that, bro.
The front kick to the body now. Nice work on the feet by JDS. He blocks the punch. Straight to the body there by Dos Santos.
He landed a couple good shots here.
Oh, that left hand is
there you go. My own terms. When I see a clean opening to land something.
Counters with the right
There you
hand.
go.
Lands big.
Retreat.
Now a right hand. Final seconds of round one.
Good job. Good job. He's not as reckless as a lot of Andre Bishop players. Like, a lot of Andre Bishop players kind of use him the same way you see people use Vanderlei Silva. They just go berserk. They go berserk and just throw non-stop, relentless. And a lot of times those guys can catch you here and there. A lot of times they're also easy to stop.
Fighters get after it. You saw at the beginning of round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Entertaining round, don't get me wrong, but we will see here in round two if there's an uptick in the aggression on both sides. 1-2 there by Bishop.
Feinting with the punch.
Just misses with the jab.
There you go.
Double jab.
Load up on that combo right there.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. He's really starting to connect, Joe,
Get frustrated.
on a lot of these strikes to the midsection. Bishop's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
You'll notice, man, he's rocked. Most of the time, man, I am keeping them in kicking range.
Big trouble.
Oh, straight right.
He's teeing off with some vicious shots. Showing that punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from
I
his
do not
corner
want that.
and picked up the pace.
I don't want to exchange with him.
There's a front kick.
Double
right
it
down
up.
the middle. You got tagged there.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Good kick. Oh, nice.
Push kick there to the body.
Andre is the bane of my existence in this weight class, man. If you're trying to use a low-rated character here,
Walked into his opponent's range.
Big body shot. Body. Big punches here. Good shot to the body. Beautiful body shot there, too.
Postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by JDS. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Excellent movement on the ground.
Go ahead.
Always trying to better his position. Full mount. Hip escape, nice hip escape.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' cut on his eyebrow is nasty, Joe. That thing is looking pretty bad at this point. And very effective with the ground and pound.
That's a good round. And we push him off. Remember that momentum transition when the fighter in guard top postures up, you get a momentum transition to kick him off real quick. If you guys don't remember that, take a look at my video where I showed you guys, I believe it was like 25 momentum transitions or like 23 or something like that. I showed you guys those momentum transitions. It's going to come in handy. Anyways, let's try to finish this thing off. We've got one more round to go. Can we please? Thank you. Come on, we're having a good fight. It was a good fight. Finally got a touch out of him. And you will see the benefit of this arm retreat that I'm doing right here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Glad I pulled that one. Holy crap, he was looking to stab me in the face.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did.
They're going to stab me with that overhand. Yeah, he's going for it now. He's going for it now. Back up, buddy. Got him. Sit him down. Can we get this right here? And we did. Yes. And that does it, people. I am going to end this right here. Junior Dos Santos, I am really looking forward to this fight. I'm looking forward to this fight, and I'll be rooting for JDS. Please, for the love of God, JDS, use your tools, man. Use your tools. You're a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You can secure takedowns. You can kick. Don't just look to box. And for the love of God, bro, don't back up against the cage. It is so easy to back up JDS. And against someone like Francis, man, where, like I said, it doesn't require a lot of shots. For some fighters, even the extremely powerful ones like Shane Carwin kind of, he doesn't really need a lot of space, but he kind of needs to wind up a little bit to really dig it in there. Someone like Ngannou, man, he is so powerful. He does not need a lot of space to do damage. And I don't think, especially with how much damage JDS has endured, I don't think he'll be able to withstand that kind of punishment from Francis. But we'll see what happens. Oh my God, hold on. Done. Sorry about that. Anyways, I will see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Have a wonderful day.
Junior Dos Santos on yet another big UFC win here tonight, and maybe his son Bento, even old enough now to be watching his dad go to work. If so, what an inspiring effort he saw in this one. The former UFC heavyweight king, Junior Dos Santos, lighting up this arena.